Hi, everyone, and welcome to a very special live broadcast about Transformers fandom in Saudi Arabia. And joining me today are very special individuals who represent the Transformers fan base in Saudi Arabia. They had been fans of the Transformers franchise since the 1980s, back in the day when we didn't have internet, cable, or anything. We would be getting our entertainment from the VHS companies like Al Mansoor and Hadil Video. And without uh, elaborating further, because many of you who have subscribed to my channel know this guy at the corner, Figures Master, aka Talal Tayyib. Then we have Son of Sparta, who has been reviewing a lot of movies recently on my channel, and he has been showing me a lot of good stuff as his collectibles. Then we are joined by Ahmed Malibari. Ahmed Malibari, he also like Talal, is a YouTube channel owner. He goes by the name of Tech Hunter and a huge Transformers fan. He's wearing a Soundwave t-shirt. Ahmed, if you can stand up a little bit so people can see. Okay. Jamil, if you can show your t-shirt also.
Well, I just got the squad here. Not minus this guy. We're gonna maybe block him out.
Okay, and I'm wearing this Autobot insignia. Talal is the only one who
Myself got thrown.
He's a racist.
all jumping. So first of all, I'm really grateful that you guys took out the time. Not only that, first I have to thank Talal, Figures Master, because he gave us the space in his wonderful toyseum. And as you can see behind us, it's like loads and loads of action figures, vintage action figures from the 80s, from the 90s, all the way to the 2000s. And Ahmed over here, he came all the way from Southeast Jeddah, just to join us. Jamil also from the south side, and they brought with them collectibles. And these are not just the only collectibles. There's a huge stack at the bottom behind Jamil, behind Talal. There is so much that you will be seeing today. So, guys, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you to all of you for coming in. Now, we have been quite excited for Transformers 1 movie, which is releasing next month. And from what I know is it's releasing on September 18th in Saudi Arabia. So let's just start out with the expectations. But before that, I want to disclose something very important. Jamil, aka Son of Sparta, got the chance to watch the early access of the movie in the US last month. So whatever he's going to share, it's going to be spoiler free. And I'm going to start out with the expectations part from those of us who haven't watched this movie yet. So first, I'm going to start with Ahmed. Ahmed, what's your expectation from Transformers 1?
I think it will be the great, not the great, it will be the great to start the story of Transformers world.
Transformers World.
Yeah, because a lot of people that doesn't know how the early start for Optimus and
Megatron.
And the all team, even Bumblebee.
Right. So this is basically like what you find interesting is that this is before Autobots and Decepticons, and
Yeah.
people will know about the origin of these two teams and the leaders.
Yep, and also the start of the main start of the spark energy.
All spark energy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Talal, your expectations?
I'm not sure, because we know from one of the episodes that Orion, the origin of Optimus Prime, started when the war started. So now we're going to see something different. We see Optimus Prime and Megatron are friends in the beginning, while when Optimus Prime was Orion, he didn't see Megatron before.
I'm glad you made this point because for those of you who have not watched the G1 series, Figures Master is actually making the point about the War Dawn episode, which is available on YouTube on Hasbro's channel. And in that, Optimus Prime, aka Orion Pax, he did not know who Megatron was. He was working in an energon factory. But here they have done that. طيب, Ahmed, did you watch War for Cybertron series on Netflix?
Yep.
So, do you think Transformers 1 is connected with War for Cybertron more than the cartoons from the 80s?
Yes, I think it will be more connectable.
More connectable with Transformers War for Cybertron?
Yeah, because the main story of Wars for Cybertron
Yeah.
is the beginning to start war for spark energy.
Right.
So that must be in the one movie that will come in October.
Yeah.
That must be connected with
With
the war for Cybertron.
trilogy. Okay. Now, Son of Sparta, you got the early access. Now, please give us the spoiler free review, a very short one, about should we be watching.
I'll try to hold in my excitement. All right. First off, thank you for having us again on your channel, on your podcast.
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you for hosting us in your home.
You're most welcome.
Ahmed, thank you for joining us on this discussion today. So I went primarily for a convention in the States, and I had no idea, but the convention was kind enough to let us know that the city of Chicago, particularly one branch of AMC, was hosting an early premiere of the Transformers 1 movie, and they were kind enough to give me lots of posters. So I borrowed one for each of our panelists here today.
Jamil went through all the trouble to get us a gift.
So,
Transformers 1. Let me bring it closer for the audience. Yes, the early screening posters of Transformers 1. Jamil, we can't thank you enough
Oh, my pleasure.
because by the end of the day, you were in the US, traveling to the US, coming back from the US. It's not easy. And next thing you know, you not only thought about yourself, you thought about all of us.
Absolutely.
So
my pleasure.
we can't thank you enough. So now, in a nutshell, should we be watching this?
Well, let me tell you about, first off, my experience going there. And
Please do, and that will be great.
so I figured if I get there an hour early, and they sent us an email saying, we're not going to reserve any seats. It's first come, first serve. So if you get there on time, you manage to get a seat, lucky for you. So I got there an hour early before the showing started. And it was packed all the way out to the streets. I was sending you pictures as I was standing there trying to get in. It was already packed, and I was starting to worry if I was going to be able to get in there. And how did I did? I got in there, I got a good seat. People started discussing Transformers like crazy. There were people of all ages, young fans, older fans. Everyone around me was much younger.
Right.
They were talking about how their first experience with Transformers was one of the previous movies from their parents, their dad, asking them to sit down and watch it. Out of the row I was in, I think I was the only one who was old enough to have seen the '86 movie in theaters back in the day. But that's okay.
That's history.
It was.
That's history.
People were reciting, but all the young people there were reciting the universal greeting from the '86 movie. And it was a pleasure to watch that happen in front of me.
You mean Bavi Prana Vik Ninima?
Exactly. So they were reciting that as the movie was getting ready to start. People were there with their toys in the theater. I'd never seen that before. People had their Optimus, their whatever their favorite character was, and they were discussing those characters with the people around them. It was magical, and I love seeing that. I love seeing that enthusiasm. So we were there as the movie was starting. We were asked not to have our phones out, and we were asked not to discuss the movie for another month until it comes out. So we will honor that. I will only discuss, my impressions of it. I will say it's a fantastic movie. It captures really the essence of the Transformers, the franchise, the way, the '86 movie did for a lot of us when we watched it when we were kids. It has a very strong message, and I won't spoil what that message is, but hopefully it'll resonate with both kids and adults. I also have here, a bunch of, I'm going a little off topic, but I have autographs from Peter Cullen, the original voice actor of Optimus Prime. He's not in the movie, of course, but who is in the movie is Chris Hemsworth, who plays Orion Pax. I have his autograph off screen.
Can
But
the Mjolnir.
when he was known for playing Thor.
So, Son of Sparta is known for the collectibles and getting them autographed. So this is the Mjolnir signed by Chris Hemsworth. See for yourselves.
So he does a wonderful job with transitioning how we see the growth of Orion Pax and how, I will say one thing about the message they want to deliver. It shows how people at some point want to question their lives. And he does that. He wants to question the state of the world around him. And he encourages a small group of people, not Autobots, not Decepticons, but small Cybertronians, to question, how they feel about the world around them. Are they okay? Are they happy? Are they not happy? Should they do something about it? And he ultimately leads them into this journey. It's a movie about people taking a journey together and making a change in the world around them.
So if I ask you one question, is it like not just an animated movie, but it's a thought-provoking feature?
It is the most thought-provoking movie of the entire franchise. I would argue that.
Okay, I'm putting you on the spotlight. It's going to be a little bit tough, but
Yeah.
if I asked you to bring it to the level of the 1986 movie,
The nostalgia factor.
no, I mean in terms of provocation. Why am I saying that? Look, I think all of us here will
Yeah.
agree that when we were growing up in the 80s,
Yeah.
good guy always won.
Yeah.
He never died.
Yeah.
He never got defeated.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you feel when you first saw the 1986 movie?
I do remember, like me, is some sad scenes, bad sad scenes in my life when I was at home.
No, now you can cry.
Oh no! Talal saved this memory.
No!
Look at this and now describe your feelings.
No! No, I didn't watch the first time.
I think most of us cried at that time.
Yeah, just one night here. Yeah.
You were very sad, huh?
Alone, even I have, but if I don't remember if I have sleep very well, have slept very well or not, really, it's because it's pretty sad, especially when it's turn green. Turn green.
It turns his head.
If I remember very well,
Yeah.
if I just stop because it's come on Facebook.
VHS, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just stop the film. I can't complete the.
Wallah.
Yeah, Wallah. Yeah, really. Come on, this is because there is epic battle.
Yes,
Because,
epic battle, exactly.
And the hero died. The hero is died. Why? No, it can't complete it.
Because they want you to buy the new toy.
We didn't know that.
Okay, I stuck with someone like him.
And at the end of the movie, Optimus Prime will return. Same sauce.
Did they say that? No. In my VHS, we didn't have that. Talal,
No, I remember.
just describe your feeling because I want each and every one of you to express your
That
despair.
movie, I was shocked. Optimus Prime did. What? How? What will happen? I continue watching. Okay. Optimus Prime. Yes. Okay. And then the movie, the author said, an Optimus Prime will return.
In the coming episodes.
Coming episodes.
Okay. I wasn't, because maybe it's like in those days there wasn't a lot of copyright restrictions. Okay, so the VHS that I got from Al Mansoor video, if you guys remember, Al video Al Mansoor. So in that one, first of all, that was the first ever episode feature of Transformers I saw. And I knew Optimus Prime is the leader and everything. And because like I said, I mean, my mentality was good guy will always win. He cannot die. And me and my brother, when we saw that scene, Optimus Prime dying, that just really shook us. We did complete the feature, unlike Ahmed, who stopped it. We did continue, but in there was no such thing as a post-credit information that would say that Optimus Prime would return. Hatta,
I think that was in the version of from Hadid. Or,
maybe Hadid, yeah, because I got it from Al Mansoor. Now, what happens is that, but it basically motivated us to buy more VHS. So now what's happening is we are buying mix. There is the pre-Optimus Prime death, season 1, season 2,
And three.
3 also?
No,
The 3 was after the death.
no.
After the yeah.
After his death, he came back.
Yeah.
And he was almost dead. Then revived him well. And
Grimlock's new brain.
yeah. Then the virus came.
Yeah, the spores, yes. Okay, so basically we are like getting few VHS that are from the time when Megatron is not Galvatron.
I think we had maybe around 5. I think we had like 4 or 5 VHSs. One of them starting with the Dinobots when they went to Cybertron, and
5 Faces of Darkness.
I think so. And
Was it the one where Grimlock was a butler?
no. Yeah. That one, and there is one when that one is the first. Second, the Transformer first episode, first 2 episodes,
The first 2 episodes, yes, when they leave Cybertron.
and when they made the 5 planes that transformed to be a one robot, then they went back to
Yeah, okay, aerial
Orion
bots.
bots.
Aerial bots.
Aerial bots.
Vardon, yes,
Yeah.
okay.
Then we had the movie of Transformer, and the last tape, if I remember well, it's the beginning of Headmasters.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think these are the only one what was available.
I don't think we got this, but they did a continuation in Japan.
It was continued in Japan because, as everybody knows, all the robot was made in Japan. Then the American, they took the idea and they made and they named Prime. But really, we really had good memories.
Oh, yeah.
We had
Yeah.
really lots of lovely memories.
Fun fact. So as they brought the toys, no,
No, it's not this. You saw it in 1986 in a theater.
Yes.
When Optimus Prime died, what happened?
Man, I just kept on wondering. I need to act this out with my toys. And then at some point, I need to convince my parents to buy me new toys.
Okay.
So that didn't go well. I need to mention something. What Paul was saying.
Yeah.
So when toys came over to the U.S., they were thinking about how to market this. The Japanese's original idea was that Megatron was supposed to be the leader of the good guys, the Autobots.
Seriously?
Oh yes.
This was Takara's thinking.
Oh yes. I found that out in the Netflix documentary. The
Toys that made us, okay.
Yes, it's
Okay.
in there.
Yeah.
So they thought we can't market this gun. It has to be a bad guy. We have to come up with another guy to be the leader, and that's where Optimus came in later on. But coming back to the movie, guys, I want to tell you guys.
Fun fact, yeah, you were continuing. Sorry about.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So I will say just a little thing, and this is in the trailer. This is by no means a spoiler. Only a select few can transform, and there's a reason for that. I won't go into details, but and you guys see how about halfway through the movie, you guys see in the trailers, they get their transformation cogs. There's actually a very good story towards that. Nothing happens without reason. I thought, do they just find it? No, there's a very good reason to how they find it, why they find it, and what that leads to in the movie.
I think you're right. I'm glad you touched on this because if all of you guys remember in the G1 episodes, whenever they went back to Cybertron through the space bridge or Omega Supreme, whoever, there used to be some robots that never transformed.
Yeah.
They were ordinary like foot soldiers, but they never transformed. So now they are just exploring it further.
Well, now they're going into the realm of like everyone except an elite few can transform.
Elite few.
Yes, and there's a very good reason for that, and it starts to sort of hurt the rest of everyone, and they start to wonder, why is it? Why is there only an elite food that can transform? Why can't the rest of us transform? And you start to see it in the design of Orion and Megatron, everyone. It's in the trailers where they have this gap in their chests.
Gap in their chest,
Yeah, it's where
which is for the Matrix.
it's where the transformation clock is supposed to go.
Oh,
Yeah. So all of them are missing a piece, and again, it's explained later on why that is.
okay.
So, yeah.
Right. We have someone over here in our chat. Frankenstein 1984 is his channel name.
Yep.
This guy has 4,000 transformers.
Oh my goodness.
4,000.
We should name him one of the primes.
Yes, he
It's
is
the prime.
prime or an alpha triumph. No, but definitely, I'm really glad that you joined us in our live broadcast. New to okay, never too old for Lego. I like the name. Okay. Oh, Freak Einstein. Sorry, not Frankenstein.
Right.
It's Freak Einstein. Sorry for getting your channel name wrong. So I'm really glad Never Too Old for Lego is with us. Freak Einstein 1984 also. And we're definitely going to be checking out your channels, inshallah. And I'm really glad that you guys joined in this Transformers discussion. And feel free to ask any question, because now what we are going to do is our esteemed collectors are going to be showing their collectibles. But before that, Jamil has to say one thing.
Very last thing, I promise. Since we touched
No,
on
no, we'll take your time.
since we touched on after credit scene, stick around. There is an after credit scene for
Okay.
for this movie.
Okay.
You heard it here. There's a post-credit scene in Transformers 1. Okay. Now, before we start, let me just check out some of the comments. Freak Einstein, I'm never too old for Lego. Okay, yeah, you should have me on the show. Well, buddy, that is something I would like to do. It's either we visit your museum if you are in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, or you get a chance to visit. But primarily, I think what would be best that we showcase your collection to the world, because having 4,000 Transformers figures, or you're a Canadian. Well, there's going to be a time I'm planning a trip to North America to meet collectors and all. So you never know what might happen.
We also go to Cybertron.
Yeah, okay. You heard that. Okay, now, first up, because all of us have brought in collectibles, except me, because I don't have any Transformers collectible. All I have is VHS. I'm more G.I. Joe guy. I'm going to start out with Ahmed.
You forgot something nice?
Tell me.
J. Joe and Transformer in one episode.
Yes, I have seen that. One Cobra Commander was basically selling some kind of weaponry and spores
And they
stuff.
transformed the Autobots to human.
Yes, that was from the last season, I think.
Season 4.
Season 4, yes. Was it before the Headmasters?
Before Headmasters.
Before Headmasters. Okay, now what I want actually is that our esteemed panelists, they are going to be showcasing their collectibles. So first up, I want Ahmed Maribari, Tech Hunter, to show us something which he has from the 1986 Transformers movie.
Yeah, I have this my versus item.
So this is a vinyl.
Vinyl record. It's very special. Even they have a great
Portrait painting, exactly.
portrait painting, and even the vinyl that have a special color. Like this,
Please take your
Let's
time.
open it together.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Look, so they have this vinyl because I like the vinyl.
Oh, very nice. That's nice.
This one that has shows the symbol of the
Decepticons.
Decepticons,
Very
and the other one they have the Autobot
Mm.
logo. I will show you.
In this same one.
Yeah.
I need to show this up close.
Yeah.
I need to show this up close.
We need to wear gloves after handling these things.
Yeah, next time I'm gonna bring gloves. So guys, this is
Oh, very nice.
and this is at the back. If you can see the Decepticon logo.
It almost looks like, if you guys remember the Beast Wars golden discs.
Beast Wars, I'm not a big fan of Transformers.
Oh, you
Beast
gotta
Wars.
watch it.
I did watch it, man.
You guys watch it?
I just can't fathom
Let's talk about
Optimus Prime as a gorilla.
and have the old
Oh, very nice.
Optimus Prime Beast War.
Yep. Very nice.
And I'll show you
Very unique art, and also they have already comics, because a lot of them have buy one by one.
Yeah.
And I got visit Dubai.
I will
That's one thing I need to show the back cover, because and there is one more thing in this very special thing which Ahmed forgot to share with us.
The lyrics.
Not only the lyrics, brother.
Let me see.
The guy who produced this wonderful music. But let's هنا Yes. The guy who basically produced this music, Vince DiCola, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. So first up, when you look at the back, all the tracks are mentioned, the ones that are included, and it includes the all-time super hit, "The Touch" by Stan Bush. And most importantly, what I just saw, yeah, this part. Can you guys just help me? Don't open it.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a whole, how should I say, statement from Vince DiCola, the guy who basically produced the music for Transformers G1 series, animated series, and G.I. Joe 80s animated series. For those of you who don't know, I mean, he is the reason why we have those amazing tunes that are part of our wonderful memories. And Ahmed, I don't have the words to, in fact, not me, but all of us don't have the words to thank you for bringing this wonderful work of art.
Welcome. It's my pleasure to show this a special piece, exactly, because I am guy like a vinyl record. Even I have some vinyl record from girls, from all this musician, or to all this artist. Like similar, for example, I have one copy. Somebody is released for Michael Jackson.
You have the vinyl for Michael Jackson.
Yep, the similar one.
Thriller.
Yeah.
So basically, I mean, like he's not only a Transformers collector, he's also a vinyl collector for all the 80s nostalgia.
Even one of anime, because I like a lot of robot anime for God Mars. It's very, I think it's very rare. It's first print is that one come at 1984. I have lucky to find this one.
We'll be talking about that later.
No.
Okay, next.
Next in your collection.
I'm gonna go one by one. Son of Sparta has something from our childhood hero. He is the voice of Optimus Prime. I'll just give a close up. Signed by Peter Cullen. He got it signed himself.
So let's just add that Peter Cullen has been the voice of Optimus for the past 40 years in live action form, in cartoons, several iterations of cartoons, in video games. He's been everywhere. And we're lucky to have him. He's a great guy. I met him that one time. Was not able to meet him this time, this convention, because I had to meet some other people. But great guy. Also, at this convention was this exclusive cover of the Transformers with a little bit of a chrome finish, I guess?
This is the foil cover variant. Classic G1 Optimus Prime Megatron cover. but we can't open it because it's sealed. It's a collectible item.
So yeah, we had this cover. And so he was there along with Frank Welker. They were both there signing autographs, taking pictures. And like I said, I got the hammer with Chris Hemsworth's autograph, who is now the voice of Orion Pax in the franchise currently. And then I got stuff.
Just a sec. We'll move to Talal because I need you to do something. People have seen this.
Yes.
Bring the new stuff so that we can.
Sure.
No, please introduce your item.
Okay. And actually, I have so many items, but I just came back from Japan, and I have this piece. Right? To the honor. Megatron, first edition.
G1, baby.
G1 with some drawings on it, and still new, not open, still sealed.
Mint condition. Is this reissued?
No.
It's the original from
Original
1918.
Oh my
1980s.
goodness.
Oh my
So
God.
this thing is as old as we are.
We are
I have
older.
this one, and I have this one as well. As you can see, this is also from Japan. As you can see, the words in Japanese because Transformers originated from Japan.
It has a Japanese price tag.
Yes.
Okay, Freak Einstein is asking how much for Megatron.
Don't
Sorry,
ask-
it's
don't-
not for sale.
Don't ask questions.
Not for sale,
Not for
guys.
sale. Not for
I'm
sale.
sorry, ask questions, but questions we can answer.
Yeah, because this is what we can't answer because we collect for life. Okay, now, Ahmed, what's the next item you want to show to the community?
I will show this really unique this item because I have tried to buy a lot. When the comics come,
I'll hold the mic.
okay. When the comics come out, it's difficult to come here find it together.
Yeah, it's you're right. Exactly. They can, and plus we don't get Transformer single issues easily. We can only get it in Riyadh.
Yep.
Comic Verse, shout out.
Yeah, this one I have discovered when I just discovered the comic first.
Right.
I just bought my all comics from there because they bring not one by one. But this one, when I go to Dubai to Kenya, I have already found all
The issues collected in this one.
Yes.
Okay, for those of you who might be wondering which trade paperback is this, so basically this is the cover, okay, and it's from IDW. So this collects all the work from IDW, and you got this from Dubai.
Yes.
Okay, طيب, Son of Sparta.
So
Next item.
we'll start off with the smallest, or one of the smallest. So this is a collaboration for the 40th anniversary of Transformers. They're collaborating with several companies. One of them is the Ghostbusters. They're doing a collab where this fella transforms into the Ecto-1. And it's done in the classic box style. It has all sorts of graphs and pictures from the original art style. So that's very nice. I'm a moderate Ghostbusters fan, but I thought this was too good to pass on. So that's pretty cool. They're also doing one that me and Tal are very excited for, a Knight Rider collaboration.
Why didn't you get the Knight Rider?
Oh, it's not out yet.
Oh boy.
So we're getting several copies of that. Don't worry. So I
Yeah, if you have ordered, still pre-order now.
Talal, what's the next item?
Actually, I have Hot Rod
And
Radiance Prime.
original G1, the thing of beauty.
And this one I just got it back. I got it from Japan. This one I got it around 10, 20, almost 20 years.
Man, I still feel very emotional when I remember that scene when he gets the Matrix from Galvatron.
Have you played the Transformer on Famicom? ترى عائلة؟
لا مو ترى عائلة. The last transform. family computer.
Look at on this one. It's very rare.
You never know. I searched for it in Japan. I found it, I think, maybe in Osaka or Kyoto.
Okay, so as I was saying, I mean, I still really get emotional whenever I see Rodimus because it reminds me of that scene from the '86 movie when he's fighting Galvatron, and when that voice of Optimus Prime comes in, "Arise, Rodimus Prime." Okay,
Otherwise, we wouldn't know what to call him if Optimus didn't come back. It'd be like, okay, Hot Rod, I guess.
but he didn't come back. Basically, that was his soul
His soul
talking.
came back.
It's the beginning of the ends.
Yeah, this is the
Galvatron.
beginning of the end. Good about that. Okay, now we have showcased a good amount of collectibles over here, and to each and every one of you who joined us, we are extremely grateful. Now, first up, because we've been talking for so long, please, I'm going to be passing out water along with Talal. So,
I still got a few things.
yeah, we are going to be showcasing each and everything.
Oh, thank you.
But first, get hydrated. Have you used
I
it?
have.
Okay. So, okay, now. If anybody wants to take a break, feel free to take a break also.
Or we're just gonna get some scissors.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Stay tuned because there's going to be an unboxing taking place live over here. So don't go away. And if you know any Transformers fans, please share this live broadcast with them. We are going to be online at least for the next 1 hour, at least. I mean, it might be more because the kind of collection we are seeing, and we just touched the iceberg because there's another huge item. In fact, two huge items that are going to be shown in this live broadcast. So stay tuned. Oh boy.
Still recording?
That's the beauty of that broadcast. Later I will edit.
Yeah.
This one comes. You are about to see.
Oh my gosh, Optimus!
Oh, Optimus, they come to.
Welcome back to life. You're alive.
I think I'm going to redo the scene. From the Transformers G1 episode when Skylinks and that Quintesson. Yeah. So what do they say? It's true. Optimus Prime lives.
He just transformed for you.
Our leader is back. Yes, Skylinks. And now no force in the universe will stop me. This is
version 2, right?
a customized helmet by Figures Master, and he's going to be doing his amazing cosplay very soon in Jeddah. So stay tuned for that also. Again, it goes without saying, please subscribe to Ahmed Malibari's Tech Hunter channel and Figures Master's channel. Talal, is it Talal Tomsi or Figures Master?
I think it's Figure Master.
Just reconfirm. So please subscribe to their channels. These guys are doing amazing stuff, and especially the reason I respect them even more is that they remain true to Transformers. You can see the kind of collectibles all three of them have brought with them.
Figure Master.
Yeah, so Figures Master channel, subscribe. Tech Hunter channel, please subscribe. And now we start out with the other bits and pieces. Ahmed, please continue with the items that you would like to showcase from your collection.
This one very special items
How is it special?
because someone great friend, greatest friend of me, give me this one. because he said to me, "No, I know the one who will take care of this issues, Mr. Mualla." Yeah, this one give it to me.
Man, you're so generous. You even forget your own gifts.
Yeah.
You know, he mentioned that before we did the live broadcast. He said he a very special friend gave me, and then he said you did that. And I'm like, I don't recall.
You keep giving stuff away you can't even remember anymore.
Man, no, man. It's like, because Ahmed is, as I know, that he loves Transformers as much as all of us. So this is an issue. Allah, Ahmed, God bless you, man. You still remember.
Yeah, how come that?
So this is from the last series that was done by Marvel Comics back in the 90s. And you see Megatron in this one. He would transform as a tank, and his fatigue was green and purple. So this is, I think, the last issue of this series, and after that the rights had gone to Dark Horse maybe, or IDW, I don't recall. Oh man, you brought back memories, Habibi.
Oh,
God bless you.
thank you.
Okay, Son of Sparta.
Yeah.
Now, what do you have?
So I'm going to do a twofer if you don't mind.
Go for it.
So let's get the mic a little closer.
Yeah.
So we actually, we're going to do a first time unboxing live. So I actually had the original of these, but then they did a 40th anniversary anime color edition, cartoon color edition. So Talal was kind of to give me his cutter. So we're going to open this up for the first time. So these are the color editions of the 3-0. They're called MDLX Transformers. They are non-transforming figurines. They look fantastic. They have great articulation. And these are the smallest scale. They do 3 scales, the MDLX, the DLX, which I have one of those, and the legendary scale. Those are, if you remember the video we did before, I had an Optimus that was half my size.
Yes.
So that is the largest one they do from this company. So let's get him out here. Let's take a look, see if we can showcase him off. Oh, the box looks fantastic also.
You just got them in your mailbox, right?
Yes. So here we go. That's Optimus Prime.
Ya salam, ya salam.
It says 40th anniversary on the back. Colors look fantastic. Has a little matrix of leadership that goes in there in his chest. Yeah.
Amazing, man. Amazing.
Yep. He has his Energon axe on the back. Looks really great. So yeah, I would recommend these to people. And again, for people who complain about non-transforming figures, I feel like you can't have your cake and eat it. Sometimes you can have a great figure that does both, but most of the time you have to sacrifice one. Either you have great details and great articulation, or you have a transforming figure. And in this case, it's a non-transforming figure.
Check it out, Talal.
This is the 3-0 MDLX Anniversary Edition Optimus.
Look like mine's here. There it is.
So when I said twofer, I also bought on the side, let me get him out here, the cartoon edition, also 40th anniversary Bumblebee, also from 3-0. All right, let's get out here. Much smaller, but still looks fantastic. There we go, Little B in cartoon colors.
As classic as it can get.
Ooh.
G1 Love, baby. 40th anniversary special.
So again, he's non-transforming, but he has his face mask, which is joked about in the movie,
Yeah.
in trailers. But it says Vintage Animation Edition. So you can. I think this is still in stock. I think Optimus is sold out, but you can probably still find Bumblebee. So there's that for you.
Okay, now we have Figures Master.
Okay, can you just show me the piece again? That you just showed me?
Optimus.
Optimus, yeah. Okay. Wow. I I think.
Is that the Rebel tech?
This one. Looks same.
Oh, it looks very. Oh, this is the Rebel tech, right?
Yes.
Yamaguchi Rebel tech. Yes, I used to have this.
So, Ahmed, this is yours, and this is mine.
Very similar. But the one I got was in a much smaller box. I wonder if they made a second edition.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, guys. Now, what we need to do is
Oh, I love that pose right there. That when he hits Megatron.
what we need to do now is that we have some big items.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we need to do is we just
Move everything.
yeah. But before we do that, Ahmed, you start out. What else do you want to show?
That's all I have.
Okay, and these are, what are these?
These are the three manga edition of Transformers.
So this is
Full
like
set. This is the full set.
this is the Takara version, basically. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we are going to place the toys. Okay, now there are two types of toys that we have over here. One of them are those that are already opened, but they are really special. And then there are the ones that will blow our minds. And one of them happens to be completely packed. So Son of Sparta is going to be showcasing that. Please start putting all the items one by one.
Okay.
Okay.
Put yours first.
All right, so again from 3.0, this is the MDLX Starscream, not from any movie or comic book. This is Starscream as they interpreted the company 3.0. And they even have this very nice little gimmick where Starscream can
Keep it here.
Okay, so he can basically you can put his head in Optimus's body and recreate that scene where the Decepticons were trying to disguise themselves as Autobots and do some nefarious evil things on Earth and blame the Autobots.
And the first episode that we saw.
Yeah.
In VHS.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got this one. Figures Master, what do you have to showcase? Should I bring in your blaster?
Blaster this.
Okay, so this is Blaster, Soundwave's counterpart, Ahmed's favorite Soundwave.
And this is
Ahmed, this is your enemy.
No.
and
glad
this
you
is
like
Soundwave.
And this is Ahmed's favorite.
My favorite character. So loyalty.
Okay, Son of Sparta, what's next?
All right, so my last thing that I was able to carry with me is the next scale figure from 3.0 is the MDLX Bumblebee from Rise of the Beasts. And Bumblebee didn't get to play a huge role in the movie. He was in the beginning a little bit for those who saw the movie, a little bit in the end. But he had these dual guns on each side of his arms. And the package, we actually have a window here that opens up on this. Is it this? Oh, that side. Okay, got it. So this is Bumblebee as he's depicted in Rise of the Beast, I believe. Yep. And again, this is from a company called 3.0. They do great non-transforming figures that look great. They light up in the eyes, sometimes in the guns. In this case, I believe B has those features. And he has a battle mask. Fantastic articulation, great accessories that come with it. More modern, if you're into posing and just putting your figure up and not playing with it too much, then this will be a great addition to your collection.
Okay, let's just place it here. Because we have a lot of stuff to show.
True.
Okay, what's next, Figures Master?
Do you have more items?
Oh, I'm done.
You have more items?
Oh, I'm done.
I'm done.
Let's now we saved ourselves for the best of the group because we're going to be here for a good part of the day, I think.
Okay. So
Yalla.
please hold the mic. This is the third Optimus Prime from the same item that I buy.
Oh my
I
god!
bought one. 1989, 1990, and this one, 2016, 18.
Can I add that that was my first Optimus that I ever bought as a kid?
It's
This
the same.
one?
Yep.
Yeah, this is him.
Yep.
The two ones that I bought, it was from London.
Yeah.
Last one from Hong Kong.
Very nice.
And this is I bought it used as well.
Very nice. If I can just also add, Takara's coming up with a masterpiece edition of this. So we should be able
Not the same, but I think this one we're behind. One of the Takara, one of the newest items for Takara.
Yeah.
If they have a new one of this one,
Yes.
I'll definitely buy one.
Yes. So they're actually doing 2 editions apparently. I'm not sure how the masterpiece line works now, but they're doing a masterpiece of this alone, this guy alone, and then one with the trailer that I think will scale differently, so that they can fit together if you'd like to. So that's very nice of them to do.
Yes.
Okay.
And Starscream. All the Dinobots come together.
What do you
One.
call that kind of configuration, by the way? Do you know?
They weren't combiners, so I never came across the
I
name.
think they combined in one episode only,
Mm.
but not more. Okay. We have Galvatron. You have Sharkacon. Spike Witwicky.
Yes.
And can you hold this one please for me?
Oh my goodness.
When I saw this one, I cried. I had the black version of it, full body of black, gold, red head. That's what I got it, 90s. I just found this one in Japan.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
mama! Scorponok. Scorponok.
It was in the beginning of Headmaster series.
G1 Headmasters Scorponok. Oh
And with
my.
it, they closed G1 and they started the Headmasters
In Japan, right?
in space.
Oh,
In Japan, they started getting Headmasters and they had another one
Yeah.
for, I forget the name. I have it at the back. So the remaining, I cannot bring it, it's on the back, whether Lego or other pieces.
There's more, a lot more. So please bear with us.
1, 2, 3, 4 cabinets full of Transformers.
Okay. Let me just give the public an idea just so that they realize, because the last time I did a vlog about you was like 2 years ago. These 2 columns, in fact 3 columns,
4
columns.
columns.
are Transformers. Mostly G1, overwhelmingly G1. And
Let me show you one thing. Hey.
okay.
My watch, which I always wear, is a good one, but I prefer this one.
The transforming watch from the 80s.
Let's open it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, so all British items.
Right down and out.
Thank you to each and every one of you for joining in. Please comment, share your comments, share your questions. Beautiful. Okay. So now, if I may. What we have been able to do today was to show that the fan base in Saudi Arabia is not to be taken lightly. It's a message out to Hasbro and their representatives here in Saudi Arabia. This is the kind of collection that people have in the form of comics, graphic novels, action figures, masterpieces, whatever. And you can see the proof right in front of your eyes. So now, since we have talked about Transformers 1, we showcased our collectibles, we showcased so many unique items. What do you guys have to say about other Transformers fans who are in Saudi Arabia, but for some reason are not, how should I say, confident, or like something is holding them back from expressing Transformers love? So, Ahmed, I'm going to start out with you first. What do you have to say? الرسالة خاصة يعني.
For
Transformers, other Transformers fans like us.
For fan, for collectible.
you must love really transfer because I have seen I can say about transfer. My life is start with transform. Even I have similar my characteristic similar character. For example, like I have some special characteristic similar sound wave.
Soundwave, okay.
Yeah, so,
Right,
so,
right.
so loyalty. I have maybe I can say learn the loyalty from Soundwave. If in one of episode Optimus Prime, I really respect Soundwave when he hold Megatron.
After Optimus Prime threw him down in 1986 movie.
Yeah,
Yes, as you command, Megatron.
yeah. And he, when he just takes the Megatron, Soundwave when he took the Megatron.
Yeah.
And the Optimus is very respectful of them. Yeah. Even someone I have sees one documentary, they say also Prime the most respect enemies Soundwave. It's because they
No
said
doubt,
it,
no doubt. Yes, Soundwave. He did. You are right. You are right. He. Soundwave enjoys the respect from anyone. I have never been a fan of Decepticons, but Soundwave is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, and respect.
He was a soldier. He
So
was a good soldier.
good soul.
good, so
Good one. Good one. لا بس أحمد يعني you said that you started with Transformers. طيب الناس هنا كلنا بدأت مع super robots. Okay, we all started with super robots. Whether it was Grandizer, Jungle, Ultraman, Jomaro, كده. You, on the other hand, started out with Transformers.
yeah, it start for Transformer and Grandizer and also Battle Masses that known in Japanese Combative.
Right.
My really favorite robot.
But أول واحد, the first one for you is Transformers.
Yes, Transformers.
You heard that, because a lot of people say that in Saudi Arabia, the fan base for anime is more than the Western pop culture. Now, Transformers technically are anime, but they were marketed by Hasbro and Marvel in the 80s, so they have that American touch and feel with that. But still, you can see for yourself that someone who, yeah, born and raised here, and for him, the first love is Transformers, and compared with, because Grandizer is huge, Mazinger is huge, Eisenborg is huge, but there you have it. Son of Sparta. What do you have to say for other fans?
Oh my gosh. Well, since we were on the topic of your favorite character, I might as well tell you guys, my favorite character from G1 was always Skyfire. Commonly known because
Oh man, Skyfire. We forgot to talk about Skyfire.
not featured in the new movie, but because of some licensing issues, he's now known as Jetfire.
Jetfire, yes.
Yes.
But I think it was a two-part episode in the original one.
Yes, it
So
was.
it resonated with me that this guy who was asleep for millions of years and then woke up and he was forced to do the Decepticon's biddings and then decide this is not working for me. I got to switch sides. So I thought that was very cool.
Yeah, no doubt. Jetfire, in fact, yes. If I ever want to collect a Transformers toy, only one, okay, I will go for Jetfire.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something about that guy.
And of course, there's some licensing issues with Robotech, I believe.
Robotech, yes.
Yeah.
Robotech, yes. It was an anime series,
Yeah.
and the main hero, Rick.
in the back.
Yeah, Figures Master has it in the back.
It's now in anime in Macross.
Macross, yes, Macross, exactly. So Rick's robot seemed quite similar to Jetfire.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be it. Okay, Figures Master, please. What do you have to say about all the other Transformers fans? Right now, your message needs to be directed towards the fan base in Saudi Arabia because Lil Asaf, yeah, and when we go to Comicverse store in Riyadh, we find people from here buying comics of Transformers. We saw all of you, okay, huge collectors. I mean,
Yeah.
whether it's comic books, whether it's the vinyl. I mean, imagine a vinyl, okay? Yani, people love Transformers,
Yes.
but they are not expressive enough. What do you have to say about these guys?
See, you don't need to be ashamed that you have a hobby, especially of collecting things. Some people collect coins. It's a hobby. I collect coins as well. Some people say, no, I would like to collect vinyl like yours.
Yes.
It's a hobby. And all of our hobbies, it costs us money. You are collecting action figures for Transformer, for whatever. You don't need to be ashamed of it. You don't need to hide. Come out to the public, like us. For me, everybody say, you are old. I'm not old. I have a hobby, and I will stick to it.
Age is a number, brother.
Age is number. I have almost 4,000 pieces between figures, comics, and so. I'm ashamed? No. Please, you have figures? Go to the public. Go out to the public. Be proud of yourself.
The most important bit which I want to remind everyone is you're looking for an outlet, connect with us. Okay? We are here to appreciate you. All of us sitting over here are, come on, bro,
For one.
41.
Around that range.
44.
45. I am 45. We are 80s kids. We pursued our passion at a time when it was very difficult in a country like Saudi Arabia. People in America, Canada, Europe, they don't, even in countries like India, Pakistan, China, they don't know the struggle we had to go through just to pursue our passion, just to get these toys. You know, the mail wasn't working properly back in the day. Getting stuff, you didn't have the internet. Mail order companies came in the 90s. You would be asking your relatives to buy stuff and, you know, bring it with them when they are visiting Jeddah. We had to go through a lot, but was it worth it? Yes. Was it worth it?
Yes, of course.
Absolutely.
Oh, hell yeah.
Thank you to each and every one of you for joining in. Thank you to each and every one of you for sharing your comments. If you guys have any questions, we will definitely get back to you. This live broadcast is available to be watched later as well. Of course, I have to do a bit of edits and stuff, but it will be back up on my channel. So I want to thank Figures Master again. It means a lot because he not only gave us the time, but he gave us the space as well. He made things easier for us to, in order to broadcast from his wonderful Toyseum, which in my opinion, I have not seen anything close to it in Saudi Arabia to date.
And I have something else. In my channel, the first episode that I made was for Grandizer. second one for these guys for Transformers. It's in Arabic. You can find it in my channel, and Maurice, you can link them my channel.
I will be linking up in the description. Figures Masters channel, Ahmed's channel, Tech Hunter. Please make sure to subscribe to these guys. Their content is mostly in Arabic, but thanks to the subtitles, the auto translation, and everything, you can still. And plus, I mean, like showing off collection doesn't need a language. You just need to look at the items and be amazed by them.
And also you'll find it in what you call this one? TikTok. TikTok the same. You find it in translated English.
Okay, so basically, like Figures Master is also on TikTok. Ahmed as Tech Hunter is also on TikTok.
Yeah.
Son of Sparta, he is basically a person who is busy in traveling around the world, getting autographs and getting early access premieres.
Copy from everything. Huh?
So Son of Sparta is a valuable part of Son of Jeddah's channel, very valuable part. And I want to thank him because he was very kind and generous enough to bring gifts for us, the posters of Transformers 1, which you can see if you can go back to the video itself. Plus, at the same time, he was kind enough to bring in his collectibles. He wanted to bring his very prestigious ones, but I had to beg him not to because I don't want to see a collectible getting damaged. And Ahmed.
Yes.
Ahmed was basically like the moment I asked him, I was a little bit like concerned. Maybe he might be interested because you know a lot of people are not so much open to expressing their hobbies and stuff. But Ahmed was kind enough. Ahmed has been with me for the last how many years?
Starting from 2017.
Yeah, 2017. You're right. 2017, we got connected
Yeah.
on Twitter. Twitter?
Yeah, from Twitter. Started from Twitter.
Twitter.
Little bluebird.
Bluebird.
No, because it become now it's transferred to X.
Excellent. And when I met him in person in one of the Comic Cons, I realized that this guy is a brother because he loves Transformers as much as we all do. And, you know, he took out the time like Jamil and Talal. For all of you guys, I'm really grateful. God bless you all. God bless you all for doing all the effort, for bringing your valuable stuff and showing it to the community out there. I'm really grateful to you. Thank you so much. And to all of you, thank you for joining in. And now this live stream is coming to an end. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe to Figures Masters channel, Ahmed's channel, and leave your comments and questions. We'll definitely get back to you.
Roll
See you
out.
guys.
Yeah.
Hey.